Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Indoor Farmer Monday night, 8:30 Central Time. It is episode 166, and it looks like Kick is not allowing me to go live anymore. Just take that off there. I'm about to play the intro for about, 3 minutes and 50 seconds on this one. If you could help me out, hit that like button and share us with your friends, share us with everyone you know. And we're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun tonight. You might be checking this out on the replay. And if you do, check out the show. Leave me a comment, and I will get back with you. So let's go, guys.
Every corner of the city, where the wildfire's strong and bright, lives a man named Waylon, with his green thumb at his mic. He's not your typical farmer, no fields, no barn, no plow. His farm's indoors, his harvest shared on the airwaves now. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. On Sunday, games are rolling, at 5:30 they start. The Indoor Farmers Game Night, where laughter plays a part. Monday brings his story, how he learned to farm and grow. The Indoor Farmer shares his journey, making it a show. With every episode, a chapter of his life, teaching us to live more green, reducing all our strife. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. Tuesdays for the reviews of people, places, things. Waylon's got the scoop, from artisans to local wings. Wednesday we grow Wednesday, where the mind expands, discussing food and farming with experts from the land. He's not just growing plants, but communities as well. Through his microphone he casts a spell. Thursday, people in the boxes, where stories intertwine, with guests from all walks sharing what they've seen. Each podcast is a seed planted in our mind. Waylon's cultivation of culture and of kind. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. So if you're feeling lonely or need a touch of green, tune into Waylon's podcast, where the urban farms the scene. He's not just farming indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. He's not just growing indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots.
All right, everybody. Hello, and welcome in to the show. It's Monday. Let's go. I swear I didn't plan all that. But you know what, guys? It's been frustrating as all get out. There's so many technical problems going on with Facebook. I can barely get the shares and the likes, and then like it just freezes up on me as soon as I go live. It's crazy. So if you guys could help me out, hit that like button, share me out, maybe tag a few friends. That might actually be the best way to do things. We got episode 166 tonight. So before we get going on that, guys, if you could think about subscribing, go check it out on either Facebook or on Locals is where I prefer. If you want to help support me or get into all the awesome giveaways and the support and everything that I do for my subscribers, if you could think about that for this next year. Let's get on the train. Let's go. We're gonna be doing big things in 2025. So let's make it happen. Now it is Monday, so it's a new week, and I posted today. I was like, it's a new week, new me. Why don't we have that attitude every week instead of having it once a year? Once a year, we say, all right, I'm gonna get into the gym. I'm gonna eat healthier this year. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna make some moves. We all think about that on the year, but we don't think about that as much on the week or even the day. I mean, yeah, you could say daily is a little bit more difficult, but let me write down the episode here. We got 166. Let's go. I've got a bunch of stuff planned for us tonight. I've actually got some. Let me zoom out real quick. There we go. Come on. Zoom out. There you go. So we've got some awesome stuff set up over here to do some transplanting, and I've got a secondary camera that should help us see some of that. Let's pull it up real quick, so. Yeah, what I can do. Let's see. I can move it back like that a little bit, or like that-ish, like there. Am I tangled up? Oh no, I'm a tangled web over here. Okay. That should be good there. Yeah, so we've got some stuff to do after we show you. I got a few pictures and a little video of what's growing on over here at Mcabee's Live Market, and I will get over to the comments here in a minute, guys. Let's see. Congratulations to Sheena, brand new winner on game night, her first time playing, and she ended up pulling out the victory. So congratulations to Sheena. 2024. We're still in the 2024. Okay, let's pull up some maybe a little bit of tunage here while we show you guys what's growing on. Let's give Sheena an applause. There you go. Back over here. Harry, I see you jumping around on the Rumble and on the YouTube. Rumble is not catching up for me either. That's weird. Everything's having problems lately. What's going on here? Problem City. Is it me? Is it just me? Maybe. Could be me. No, I think Facebook's there's some problems with Facebook for everybody. All right, let me pull up these pictures. Got quite a bit to do, so I better get to it, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, look at this guy. All right, let me zoom it in, show you guys what the broccoli was looking like. This was like a week ago. Okay, and it looks all nice and vibrant and flowering, and it's almost up to the ceiling. But now you're about to see what it looks like now, which is a little bit intense. Actually goes all the way up to the ceiling. This might be a few days ago. The flowers still look pretty good on this one. Let me keep going forward. You're going to see they started to the flower started dying. You should be seeing seeds at this point. Should be seeing seeds. I don't know if the seeds are falling out or what's going on there. Okay, so this was still a few days ago. Right now, these stalks are all the way up to the ceiling and bent over, growing sideways. Oh, hey, how'd that get in there? Oh, there's my baby girl, Miss Mia. Well, there you go. She sure liked me spending more time with her over this last week. Got out on some walks. It was nice, very nice. I have a week off, guys. If you were looking for last week's episode, we took a week off on all my shows, and I took a week off of social media in general. I touched it very, very, very sparingly for very specific reasons. If I had a very like pressing matter, and I also posted for a happy or Merry Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas. Look at that broccoli though, and then we've got the radishes. There's some new radishes growing now, and there's like seeds happening. It's kind of a mess. I might just cut a lot of this back. I don't really know what to do with it. Just let it keep growing. That's all I've been doing. Okay, so here you go. We've got today's project. Both of these canna plants here, lovely. These were lovely clones from Red 6. Was in the comments. I'm not sure if you're still here, Red 6, but check it out. We got one. The permanent rainbow is not nearly as happy as the Jezebel. With what I've been giving it. So I'm not giving them anything except for water that might be a little bit too high on that pH level, you know what I mean? But I've been, once I do a transplant, they'll be in bigger containers, and I'm going to start doing a actual pHing of their water, because, you know, pHing like a cup of water for like one little, and I know that's silly to think of it that way, but I know what my pH is at. It's around 7. And in soil, that's not terrible. I mean, it could be better. Maybe 6-8. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, so you got the onions, green onions, still growing. I hope those like make seeds or whatever they do. I want more. I cut those green onions and I put those on all kinds. Like I chop them up and put them in all kinds of food, which we're going to show you some food pictures here too. Yeah, here it is. Oh, this should be turned the other way. This should be turned the other cheek. Can I turn it? I can turn it. There we go. So that's one of the peppers. I had 2 very large peppers growing. Large for my aquaponics system. We're going to show you guys that here in a minute. If you haven't been watching the show, you know I have an aquaponics system. And, well, wait. If you haven't been watching the show, you may not know that I have both a grow table, which you've been looking at, and then also an aquaponics system. Aquaponics is where you take fish. You have a fish tank, a fish aquarium, and that water gets used for the plants. Now you can do, I mean, there's actually classic styles of aquaponics, which is like a lake, you know, using lake water. That's good stuff too. But anyway, here's all my greens that I chopped it all up with the pepper here, and I put it into a nice slow cook roast. I don't think I took a picture of that, but the rest of it was all store bought. But yeah, here's a quick little video of the old fishies, the old fisheroos in the aquaponics system. They're living life. One thing that bothers me though is like the hard water buildup around the outsides, because the water is splashing and there's no, well, even the splash guard would get covered. You're going to see that when I zoom out here. You're going to see the downspouts covered and stuff. You see that the lights get covered just from the splashing of the water, and like that little bit around the edges and everything. Like I can't just go putting, you know, what is it, CLR in my aquarium and make the fish die. So I'm going to go and look maybe what I can do about that. I wonder if lemon juice would help. So I've been showing you guys the last few weeks these few cuttings I had taken off of the pepper plants. There's actually 2 in this picture here, and then there's 1 up here, and they all had rooted. They were all rooting, but then it wasn't enough. I feel like maybe either the pH being an issue or something else that I don't know, but basically they are dying. The little cuttings, they weren't the healthiest little cuttings in the first place, but they did have a root. Each one of them had a root, and actually started growing a pepper on a couple of those. Little tiny pepper. Look at this little tiny pepper. This tiny pepper right there, and this one over here had a tiny pepper at the end. I don't know. Maybe it was just a fruitless endeavor. No pun intended. Maybe the pun was intended. I shouldn't lie about that. All right, let me check out a few comments here. Let me scroll up to the top. What's up? What's up? Let me hear you in the comments if you're in the house with the hashtag WTIF. I see you, Brendra, on the Rumble. Jess over there on the X. Red 6 was in the house. Brendra tagging and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Alan, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Sheena, the winner in the house. She knocked it out of the park. She's got smart park. No, that's a commercial. My bad. Terry, I see you on the YouTube. My YouTube's kind of a ghost land, but that's okay. I do it. We do it. It happens. We're gonna make it happen. I like what I do, and I do what I like, and so it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to matter, right? What's up, Kayla? I see it. I see it. Some hashtags. The hashtags on X, I can't hashtag in the titles and stuff on X because they don't like hashtags over there. So I'll leave those out. Rasta Rhino in the house, or is that Rasta Rhino, or is that different Bruce Rhino? Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate that. I got this shirt on from Sheena and Charles. Once again, thank them for the awesome tie-dye. Hey, what's up? Will Rose in the house. What's up, man? Come on in, hang out for a while. We're going to be showing some close-ups on a little transplanting. Wow, Rumble is messed up. Rumble, Kick, Facebook. What is going on in the world? Everything is messed up, including these pepper plants, which look terrible, but they are producing peppers still. I might try to chop them back a bit, but I don't know if they're going to come back. I don't know what the best method to get them come back. I need to clean them up a little bit. I didn't have time today. I do have I took a little basil trim, a little piece of basil, and I'm going to see if I can propagate it. It just happened to break, and I was like, well, I'll just shove it in there and see what we can do. You see this pineapple. The pineapple's going crazy, but the tips are getting all brown. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Maybe there's a shortage of nutrients in the system. There's a lot of fish pooping in there. I don't see how that could be possible. What's up, Joe? Appreciate that, man. What's up, JC? Hello, hello. Now look at this. This is the other pepper. This is the other big one. We've got like 5 other peppers at least growing, but that's a pretty good sized pepper for inside. You know, what do you guys think? It's not the size where you would make the stuffed peppers. You guys ever had stuffed peppers? Oh my God, that's so good with the ground beef, you know, and some mozzarella cheese or something like that. Those peppers are probably not big enough for that, but I chop them up, throw them in different things. Then we got the mint plant right there in that 1 gallon pot. That mint needs to be cleaned up. I bet I could get it growing more healthy if I clean it up a bit, cut out all the older dead parts and some of the, it looks like there's some flowering spots too. Cut off the flower so that it will keep growing. Is that really the last picture? I thought there was one more. Okay. Well, it is what it is. That was it. That's what I got growing on right now. But let me go back actually and look at the broccoli real quick because I wanted to point that out. They're not a water lover, Joe. Okay, well that makes it a fun experiment, but I don't expect to get anything out of it per se. Okay. Should have got I thought I got a little closer picture. Let me look one more. Maybe I didn't get all of my pictures, but that's okay. It happens. It wouldn't be the first technical issue today. Yeah, look at that. They're up on the ceiling and bent up at the top of the ceiling. I got 1 light bar out. I don't know if I have a warranty that's this long. Maybe I should reach out to Kind LED, see what they got. See if they can replace this bar. I'm not sure if you can. It's a Kind LED 7X750 is what that light is. It would be nice to replace that for sure. Okay. Spread out my keyboards. That's nice. Okay, cool. Let me set this up a little bit. Uh-oh. The other mic stopped, or the other camera stopped working. There we are. There we are. Turn it. We'll turn it on. Light. Oh, the light. It doesn't. It didn't like me turning the light on. That's weird. Huh. It did not like the light on, and that's why I got a new camera. So there we go. Okay. Well, what did you guys think? I got a lot growing on. The broccoli is insane. I don't know what. I think I'm going to try to harvest some of it faster. I really am just kind of trying to let it grow and see what it looks like through the process and how each plant that I grow kind of looks. So I familiarize myself with it just to see what it does. And it may not even be doing what it should be doing because of environmental changes or any other things that aren't dialed in. And so I'm learning, but maybe not the same as I would if I go out to somebody else's grow or farm. And that's why I want to do more of that too. Get out to some more professional farms. All right, so let's make sure we got room here. And I'll put up some tunes here. Yeah, it's going wild, Kayla. It's I chop some leaves off and I'll eat them. Not straight up, but I'll put it with my other greens and chop it all up, and not the big leaves either. I just like the smallest ones. I'll get those. I have one that has a cup of water for a couple of months, still living, putting in soil soon. Oh, the pineapple. Okay, interesting. We'll get some music playing. A little bit of a headache today. Oh yeah, let's put it on a loop. Put it on a loop and fade it in and out.
In a cold corner of the city, where the Wi-Fi shining bright, lives a man
Turn it down a little bit.
with his green thumb at his mic. He's not your typical
Actually, I like that old school harmonica blues one. Have you guys heard that blues riff one? It's really good. This one here.
There's Willem the indoor farmer begun, with seeds in his home and visions so clear. He teaches us all how to grow year by year. Willem the indoor farmer, he's the guy.
Okay, I've got my gloves. I got my soil that I pre-mixed with a little water from the fish tank. So you might call that an inoculation of sorts. So my soil that I used was coast of Maine this time. They didn't have big roots in stock, but I think I can go get some more big roots now. Big Roots is a company by Soil King. Had him on the show once. Great guy. I like the soil, so I think I'm gonna keep going with that. All right, we've got a couple things. Let me pull myself up a little bit bigger for now. Swing vibe, JC. Yeah, I'm down with that. That's for sure. I think it's something like that for sure. All right, we've got a few things going on here. We've got our two canna plants that need transplanted and probably some better nutrients. But one of them looks much better than the other one. That can be as simple as genetics because I'm giving them both the same thing, right? So let me see if I can zoom in with my hand like this. Nope, it doesn't recognize my fingers. That's crazy. Well, we don't have to zoom in because we can do this. So this is the Jezebel that is enjoying its life here. Now it does have a little bit of powder from the sulfur that I put on it, but it's pretty happy, making lots of new growth spots, new bud sites, And we've got the Jezebel. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was Jezebel. This is the permanent rainbow, and it's not that bad, but you can see the leaves are starting to get crispy on the edges, and it's unhappy like it needs water. But I've watered them both, not today, but they've had water yesterday, I think it was. So just a little bit different. Maybe it takes more. Maybe this plant needs a little more water than the other plant because they are different genetics. And so once I get them in bigger containers, and for tonight, I did not have many smaller options. So what I went with was this. We've got these 7-gallon plastic pots, and I do not have a lot of extra clay pebbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some clay pebbles from the aquaponics system, which actually has some. That's quite a few extra in the top. So we're going to take some of those out and put them just to line the bottom of the pot, because you got to have something to block that all the soil from coming right out. I mean, you don't. I guess you don't have to, but it is nice to not worry about that. Jay, what's up, man? How are you tonight? Okay, so then we've also got Miss Phyllis here. Phyllis has been not so happy either, and I'm thinking it's because she needs a transplant, and or well, I guess this eggshell is not going to harm anything since I'm not eating Phyllis, but the eggshell's just been sitting there drying out. But anyway, what I have is a container with a hole in it. Not a container, but a pot with a hole in it. Since her pot does not have a hole in it, so I don't know if that's one of the things that she's upset about. Needs better drainage, or just a bigger space for more roots. So this is not bigger. This is smaller. I might actually have to go to something else, which I have a couple options for. I could do a transplant with this carrot, which I've had in this 1-gallon pot for quite a long time. This 1-gallon pot would work great for her, although it wouldn't look so pretty. And the carrot it's just been doing its thing for like a long ass time. There's probably this giant fat carrot inside there. I don't know what it looks like in there. It'd be crazy. I'll take some of this out of here. I was trying to do this nice and clean, but it is a dirty job. Not that dirty, but a little bit of dirty. A little bit of dirty. Where are we sitting at? We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes till 7:10. You guys think I should do a little dab before we start the transplant? What do you think in the comments below? Tell me what you think. I think my gloves are still clean enough. I didn't really do much with them. I'll just leave them on. So once you take them off, they're pretty much, it's hard to get gloves back on once you use them. What do you think? Let's see a hell yeah. Let's have a smoke. Oh, hey, you can almost not see me. Mike Rowe, where are you? Yeah, Mike Rowe would never come on my show. Well, he might, maybe one day. That'll be a goal. That's one of my goals now, JC. Get Mike Rowe on the show. Mike Rowe doesn't do the dirty jobs. He's just an actor and has a good voice. And he's a smart guy. I like him. But he's not, he may have a lot of knowledge now. I wonder if he does his own handyman work at home. Probably not. He's not like a giant celebrity. He's a big celebrity, but I don't know if he's like a rich type of celebrity, Has more money than me kind of celebrity, I'm sure. But the kind where it's like, oh yeah, I pay for someone to do every odd job or every handyman job. Hey, what's up, Trent? Just want to say hello, Trent. You won something last night, man, just so you know. I got a few things to button up on the winter winds. Get down here. What are you? Let's see, Trent. You won the Nancy's Own. Nancy's Own. I got to send you a code. I already have the code. And also Elizabeth Hale won from 2 weeks ago. I got to get her the code. That's going to be a nice one. One of our new sponsors, Nancy's Own. Shouts out. Yeah, these leaves are crispy. The humidity levels are probably not great. I would think the humidity would be higher in here because there's an aquaponics system. I'm watering the plants. Big plants put off a lot of humidity. So I'm not sure exactly. Could be another problem altogether. You get it. Let me get a little. Let me get a light. Actually came to your kids' school and hooked them up with a lot of trade material. A whole new workshop. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Shouts out to Mike Rowe. Yeah, I'm going to have to take these off for a minute, unfortunately. I'm going to grab my flashlight if I can get this to stop. It caught it, but then didn't stop. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll be right back. Although you can still hear me. Just have to grab my little flashlight. It's more of a headlight. I'm just going to get a little closer look at her.
From We Grow Wednesdays to Perceptions Talk, he's connecting us all like a walk in the park. Waylon, the Indo farmer, is in like a ghost. Waylon's message, it resonates most. He's not just selling, he's educating minds in a market of noise. His truth unwinds. Waylon, the Indo farmer, he's the guy in a digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil.
I don't see any obvious insect issues. Probably want to hit it with a little more sulfur.
This song is crafted based on insights from Waylon's ex-profiler, focusing on his dedication to indoor farming, sustainability, and community building through education and content creation.
Okay. Well, let's do a dab and then we'll get some other gloves on. These things are cool. You can get a discount for Luca.com if you use my code. Not only smoke devices, but that flashlight came from Luca. Get back to my. There we go. Yes. All right. Cheers, Alan. Cheers, man. I'm about to do one myself.
From hydroponics to the soils embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place.
Oh, better keep looking at. You gotta keep looking at the camera, otherwise it loses me. All right, it's 7:10 right now. Cheers, everybody. Oh.
He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sea to the place. He speaks of the journey from sustainable place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. In a world where there springs a new sun, there's Waylon the indoor farmer. farmer begun with seeds in his heart and vision so clear. He teaches us all how to grow year by year. He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X, his wisdom he does not
Woo!
with every post. A lesson to share on growing our food. He shows us the care. Why depend on just a few to feed us all? Whalen says start small.
Good stuff.
Watch it grow
This
tall.
is
With the motto of
blueberry
sustainability in
donuts
his core.
from
He's the voice
Drizzle
for those
Dab.
who've never grown before. With the motto of sustainability in his core. He's the voice for those who've never grown before.
They have dabs.
He's the voice for those who've never grown before. Through his shows and posts, he's more than just a name. A community builder, not just a digital fame.
49ers.
Perceptions talk. He's connecting us all.
I used to like the 49ers. They always had a good team on video games.
Whalen's message, it resonates most. He's not just selling, he's educating minds in a market of noise. His truth unwinds. Whalen, the indoor farmer, he's the guide. In a digital space where we reside.
Tomorrow, we're supposed to have some people over. I don't know if anyone's coming. Either way, I'm going to do a show. If people are here, we're going to do a little live stream, hanging out. And if people are not here, I'm going to do a little review of my time away from social media for 1 week. It's not the most extensive vacation, but we're going to talk about it and maybe just kind of look at some other things going on. Find another event going on. I'm actually going to the Capitol this weekend, Illinois Capitol. I'm going to be checking out a forget what they even call it, a session of the House. A bill, a cannabis or hemp bill is actually what's being talked about. I would, JC, if I could. Girlfriend's a 49ers fan. She can sleep on the couch. Oh, snap. Joe's not playing around.
From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks.
All right, got to put this away because I can't be messing with this.
He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place.
Make sure you wash out your piece. A nice thing for the new year would be to just clean out your piece more often.
He teaches us all how to grow year by year. He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X, his wisdom he does not abate. With every post, a lesson to share on growing our food. He shows us the care. Why depend on just a few to feed us all? Whalen says start small, watch it grow tall. With the motto of sustainability in his core. He's the voice for those who've never grown before. With the motto of sustainability.
Comment below, what kind of soil do you use for a transplant? What's your mid-size plant soil? Not your beginner seed soil, but that next level. What is it that you do? All right, we're gonna do something. Like this.
Whalen's message, it resonates most. He's not just selling, he's educating minds in a market of noise.
I got a bunch of stems that I've been saving that I can line the bottom with. Now I have to divide this up for the other plant, but and this is just to help aerate the bottom since I don't have a lot of clay pebbles. and keep space for drainage.
This song was crafted based on insights from Waylon's
Might not be the best thing to do professionally, but it's just for a couple of plants I have, you know.
and content creation.
Gotta find my mask. I have a mask around here somewhere, but I need that to wear when I'm applying the sulfur. All right, I should probably put them both in here at the same time.
He speaks of the journey from seed to the plate. On X his wisdom he does not abate. With every post, a lesson to share.
That honker.
Growing our food, he shows us the care. Why depend on
Good night,
you to feed us all?
Trent. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Start small, watch it grow.
Paul and I hope you have a great evening. You too, man.
He's the voice for those who've never grown before.
Appreciate that very much.
Being the farmer, he's the guide. In the digital space where we reside. From hydroponics to the soil's embrace, he's building a world, a sustainable place. Waylon being the farmer, he's the guide. In a digital space where we reside.
I got my soil already mixed up a little bit with the water so that it's nice and moist. You want it moist but not too moist.
He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the journey from seed to the place. He's building a world, a sustainable place. He speaks of the journey from seedable place. He speaks of the
I'm just sort of bending it and breaking it into like a loop and then just lining the bottom with it. Then I'm going to grab some of the clay pebbles from the aquarium. Let's change that. Let's change that up.
A lesson to share on growing our food. He shows us the care. Why depend on just a few to feed us all? Waylon says start small. Watch it grow.
The sun. We plant the seeds one by one. With hands in soil, we learn and grow. Nature's wisdom we come to know. Green thumbs up, returning the
I got to do another run of some bubble hash soon.
With every sprout that reaches for the sky, find our path.
So I'm just kind of making like what you might think of as like the frame of a nest, like a bird's nest almost. And that's not really going to keep much coming out the holes. That's why I'm going to get some clay pebbles too on top of this.
Sustainability, it's not just a dream. We learn to live off what we can sow. We find peace in this life.
See if I can show you guys.
Solar panels, rain barrels too. Each small step a breakthrough. We're crafting lives from what we've gained. Our efforts not in vain, but sustained.
That's one.
Seasons change and so do we.
These are kind of right in your way, aren't they?
With every harvest practice swell.
This is all right in the way as well.
Living off the land we've grown. With nature's rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue. Our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
All right. Well, did you guys miss me? I know there was several of you sending me messages. I appreciate that. But I was really just trying to unplug, and it felt good. It's a good time to do it. My son's been off, and so it's been nice. But I did get a lot done. We'll be doing some more video work and stuff from my office that I cleaned out and opened up.
Seasons change and so do we. From dependency now we're
See,
free.
now we're free.
With every harvest pride to swell.
Shouts out to Bean Dongo. It's his birthday today.
Living off the land we've
Guys,
grown.
let's tag Bean in here and tell him happy birthday. Confess, I did get to play the harmonica for him earlier. too loud.
More than we've ever yearned.
What's up, Ted? Betty Joy, what's up? It takes a minute to grind and roll up. Yeah, I mean, that's because you're fast at the J's, Alan, if you're still in here, man. It would take me a while to roll up a joint. I'm just trying to rearrange a lot of these smaller stems, spread them out a bit. Now let's go grab some clay pebbles. Switch it. Oh! What's going on over there? Oh, I'll do that. I don't think it can go all the way over here. These aren't clean or anything like that. And, maybe that's not the best plan, but that's what we're doing. I'll have to get some more clay pebbles anyway. And these will be kind of rich with goodies from the aquarium. Okay. I got quite a few. Forgot to grab those. Check this out. I've got a whole bag full of pennies from my mother. Thanks, Mom. Because I'm going to put them in my system. Like I put my other pennies in there. Because there are... pennies don't have a lot of copper in them anymore, but they do have some. And the older pennies have a lot more. Okay. That's good. Never look at what you're doing. That's crazy. I can't even roll, period. All right. Here we go. I'm not going to be filling up the containers yet. I'm going to just put a layer in the bottom, maybe a couple layers in the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and transplant these and fill up a little bit underneath. In fact, I need to probably trim a little bit.
wisdom we come to know. Green thumbs up, we're turning the page from city life to a simpler age. With every sprout that reaches for the sky, find our path, we learn to fly. With water can, with compost pail, we tend to life, we never fail. Tomatoes red, with carrots sweet, in our garden where all hearts meet.
Oh, that's heavy.
It's not just a dream, so we learn to live off what we can sow. We find peace in this life we know. Solar panels, rain barrels too. Each small step a breakthrough.
I don't want to do that either.
From what we've gained, our efforts not in vain, but sustained.
Guess I could use this temporarily. I'm gonna lose it. Chris, what's up, man?
Living off the land we've grown, with nature's rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue, our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
I've got water catches and trays for each one of these. It's just the right kind of moist, where it's clumpable, but it's not like juicy. All right, so that's good. That's a good layer. In fact, we should do a little bit of this.
From dependency, now we're free. With every harvest, pride to swell. And the knowledge that we've learned so well. Living off the land we've grown. With nature's rhythm we've been shown. That life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here we stand under the sky so blue. Our garden, our life forever true. Lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
Yeah.
Our garden, our life forever true. With plants in hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned.
Very delicate with the sulfur. Okay, this one is the permanent rainbow. Let's check out the roots a little bit. Box of Wheaties. So the roots are pretty full in there, but they weren't coming out the holes very much. They were definitely coming out the holes on the Jezebel. So they look healthy though. It looks pretty healthy. I'm gonna kind of rough up the roots a little bit, not terribly. If I had a inside camera, it would be nice. Or maybe if I just bring it over farther. Let's see. It's gonna make a mess in my area though. I don't want to do that.
rhythm we've been shown that life can thrive when we partake in self-sustainability's wake. So here
And I'm just filling up around the plant. I'm not going to fill the whole container up. Let her grow a little more. That's probably about it because I gotta cut it in half and now I'm wasting some over there. Be careful. More careful. So we got it up to, and you know, you want to kind of give it a little, not pack it down, but just kind of lightly, you know, give it some holes and dents there for you to water it in. Once I put it where I'm going to put it, not right here. So there we go. There's one. Just set her on the floor for now. So many people do a lot more plants than I do. I have a variety of plants, but I am not the grow 100 marijuana plants guy yet. That's for sure. Aside from the fact that it's not legal. Trim fan, leave you listening. Okay, that's all right, bro. Get the work done. Camera lost me. All right, I'm just gonna do this.
Green thumbs up, returning the page from city life to a simpler age. With every sprout that reaches for the sky, we find our path, we learn to fly.
Well, it's packed in here. I left it for too long before the show. Keep area clean. It's really hard to keep my tent clean with the scrog. Yeah, that is true, Chris. That's why I don't really like the scrog net. I'm not a big fan of the scrog. A lot of people love the scrog. Have to figure out what to do with your AC humidifier. Oh, dang. Well, you hope that works out, brother. You guys can still hear me okay? I walked away from my receiver. That's it. I'm gonna have to get some more soil, but it's gonna have to be enough for now. Here's the Jezebel. Jezebel roots look way better me see if I can show you guys the nice white root system this has. Some big hairy roots. Oh, that's a big one. I'm not going to bury this one too deep. I'll get more soil out of my grow table too. And I need to just get to the store and buy more soil. Maybe get us some more swag from the old Grow Up Seed and Garden Supply. Talk to you later. All right, Chris, bro. We'll see you. Alan's 6.8 soil pH. All 4 plants. 4th week on the flower. Okay. Yeah, 6.8, like I said, is the ideal. Oh shoot, I forgot to put some fungicide in there. I'm gonna get some new gloves on for that. Third set of gloves tonight. I got plenty. We gotta definitely have to transplant Miss Phyllis here. Oh, my pinky's in the thumb by accident. Feels weird. Anybody have any New Year's plans? If you're out there, let me hear about your New Year's plans in the comments. Might as well get it all. Being very slow about it though. It doesn't matter. Should have found my mask. I did not find it. I'll get them on their risers here in a little bit. Well, it's not too bad, I guess, over here. Should grab my broom. In hand and lessons learned, we've grown more than we've ever yearned. me just get the bulk of it. Anyway, that's just a couple of transplants. Much harder to do here in front of the camera because I don't have the best. I got space, but it's not a spot that I'm trying to get is super dirty. Plus, I can't just keep the gloves on because I got to use the mouse and everything else. So during the show, it was a little different. If I had an assistant, some kind of, you know, producer or whatever, be a little different. Hello, camera. Let yours get a little higher in flower. Well, that's sounds about what I'm doing all the time. This is this one. What's that one? So I use the original containers that have their names on them, name tags, to keep them labeled. I guess I can't do a transplant on Phyllis. I don't have enough soil. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Well, what do you think, Alan, if you're in here still? Do you think I should put her in this pot that's just as small, if not smaller, just because it has a hole in the bottom? Just because it has a drain? And her pot does not have a drain. So I have that option, right? Or I can get some more soil and I can actually cut holes in this or just buy another pot. This is kind of too big and it's got a hole in the side already over here. And so it may not be the best container. I just thought maybe I could use it. And then I also have this 1 gallon pot that has a carrot growing crazy out of it. Carrot's probably getting huge. It's like regrowing and regrowing. So I don't know. I think I'll probably get more soil and put her in a little bit bigger pot that's better looking than this carrot pot. Crazy, just plastic, 1 gallon pot. But something that is bigger than this one. Need a hole in it too. Hoping to try country boy. Yeah, I think there's a big delay, and I hope you hear what I'm. I hope you hear what I'm saying at least. I got an order put in from. Shouts out to Stuart Microgreens. It is a big order of microgreen seeds. We're going to be growing some microgreens, of course. So I can't wait to get going with that. We're going to be getting some, products out to local customers. Let's find another song. I should probably just wait on the transplant for her.
He's your new best friend. We're the social media stars with life so grand. Living life on camera, we've got it planned. From pictures to memes, we're stealing the show. Smoking love with twisted cannabis, watch us grow. Wayland the indoor farmer with his indoor farm shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm.
Peek at the roots if it. I don't know how to peek at the roots.
Just inside it with his rides, with his beats. Smash these breaking stuff. Yeah, she's got the streets.
Not like pulling on her.
Stunts, he's wild and free. Jay Frost with his bars, he's lyrically key. We're the influencers, we shine so bright. Red 6 with the tricks, we're all about the sight. From our phones to your screens, we're all you see. In this digital world, we're the royalty. We're the social media stars with life so grand. Living life on camera, we've got it planned. From pictures to memes, we're stealing the show. Smoking live like twisted cannabis, watch us grow. Wailing the indoor farmer with his indoor farm. Shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm. The mess, she's a chaos queen, her life's a thrill. Dauber's always on point with the latest skill. Wailing the indoor farmer with his indoor farm. Shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm. The mess, she's a chaos queen, her life's a thrill. Dauber's always on point with the latest skill.
I don't see a lot of roots, but the roots are very thick. That I did see.
She's a chaos queen, her life's a thrill. Dauber's always on point with the latest skill.
I don't want to pull it out and actually get her out yet because I don't have any more soil. Unless I take some out of my table, and I actually need more on the table.
With his indoor farm, shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm. Shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm. Shows you how to grow, he'll keep you calm.
So let's do some municipal work here. We're going to shout out to everybody that currently has an indoor farmer coupon that they can use.
In the digital age where the fame is made, we've got influencers, they're here to play. Being dangers on the scene, streaming live at 10.
Let's switch this up. Switch it up, switch it up. It's like it raises the volume but doesn't lower it. It's crazy.
In the glow of the screen, we chase our dreams. With content crafted by hand.
When I click on it, it goes down. It's crazy. Yeah. So we got a few people to take care of. Some of you have some seeds coming from me, but I'm kind of waiting for you to win something else. A lot of people win multiple times, and most of you do that are on that list. And I feel like, I wait a week or two, you're going to win something else, and then I can mail you all of it at the same time. Let's see, Nancy's own. I can get that taken care of. Usually you can flip it out. Flip it out if it's dry enough. It's dry because I haven't watered her in a few days. What's up, Chuck? How are you, bro? I might do that again, Alan, once I have soil, because I'm afraid of pouring this out because the top, layer is going to be gone unless I pour it into something and then pour it back in. I mean, excuse me. Okay. We need to go, and we're going to get the codes over to the two winners from Nancy's own. Alright, so I got the current code. I'm not telling you guys.
Story untold, a world where the honest are worth their weight in gold. Oh, the web's a wild maze where we spin our tales.
If you have any trouble. Congrats to Trent. And then she gave me a code from before. Okay, there it is. That's going out to Elizabeth Hale.
Here we stand in the digital breeze, crafting our legacy beyond the screens. For every honest effort, every shared truth, there's a community forming from youth to old sleuth.
Paste.
Internet where we toil and strive, may the honest ones flourish.
AncysOwn.com.
In the glow of the screen we chase our dreams.
Okay, not 100% sure how much it's for, so Trent and Elizabeth can maybe get back to me on that. All right, should we do another dab before we go and mark things off my list? That's always a plus. We've got all 3 Grow Up Gardening swag packs in boxes. I just have to get the ticket or the tags and put them on there. Awesome. Pretty chill night, guys, and I'm hoping to have a chill night tomorrow night. Hopefully a few people will stop by. Maybe we'll get them on screen. All right, I think that's all I can do. Oh yeah, I was going to name off all the people that have coupons that they can use for anybody that might watch this later. All right, here it is. So we got Michael Black, we got Smashley, Margaret. Oh, Margaret said swag pack earlier, and I took care of that already. So let's mark that out. We got Brenda Breiler. We got Trent Allgood that has 2 of them. Rose has 3 of them. We got Jess. We got Brenda V. We've got Sean Cook. We got Bean Dango times 2. We got Kristen has 1. Nobody has 1. Sheena has 1. And Mama Rochi has 1. Sheena won 1 for coming up on People in the Boxes for her first time. So let me know, guys, when you want to use those. If you say swag, I will fill up a swag pack when I have enough swag. Right now I have a couple of t-shirts left and a handful of small items. So it may not be, I might have to put off any more swag packs after this for a little bit until I go to some more events, which I do for every Tuesday night review show, Tuesdays. Tomorrow I'm not going to an event, but we're just going to talk about what it means to unplug from social media for a while.
So here we stand in the digital breeze, crafting our legacy beyond.
Okay, I'm just going to make a note. Jezebel was happier.
There's a community forming from youth to old sleuth.
And Permanent Rainbow.
Internet where we toil and strive. May the honest ones flourish. May they truly thrive.
Oh, my pen's. Oh, I think my pen's gone. Let's see if I got another one. I made this in high school, just for my pens. Hey, G-Lo, how's it going, man? Let's see if we got just a generic pen that works for now. Aha. G-Lo, I should make you a song. How are you doing? You have a good holiday? I would leave, just like you said, you need to. Yeah, you're right, Alan, for sure. Bless you. Thank you. I was trying to figure out why you said that, and I was like, oh yeah, I did sneeze. Thanks, Margaret. I broke off part of his mustache at some point, moving him around for years, but he's my little ink pen guy. Time to get the next plant out to trim. Hell yeah. Transplanted Jezebel and Permanent Rainbow.
but the path is fraught with the slippery slope. Oh, the web's a wild maze where we spin our tales. Honest hearts and sea of sails. Through likes and shares.
Use sulfur on both.
To build our brand for another day.
Do still need more soil for both of those too. All right. Yeah, tomorrow will be kind of a New Year's party of sorts slash review of the holiday, and just kind of talking about my experience of just trying to leave my phone alone all week. I know that sounds so crazy, but it's for real. Like, it's an experience. It's like, oh, I know there's people out there that do that. There's a guy that I watch once in a while. I haven't seen him in a while, but shouts out to Dave Rubin, one of the guys that started Locals. So you might have heard of Locals, right? Well, he does 1 month off every year. No news, no social media, no phone, like all of that, and that's crazy. So he comes back and he has a show where he has someone else host his show, and they interview, or they tell him what all he missed out on and stuff. So I think that's pretty fun. Let's see, tomorrow. You love that font? Thanks. I liked it too. They changed the fonts. Okay. What's tomorrow's review number? Tomorrow is the 31st, of course. Does anybody have any high hopes for next year, 2025? I can tell you what, Rumble is something else. I don't know what's going on with Rumble. If it's working, Kick isn't working either. Gilo, you having any trouble with Kick? All right, there's 4 people on Rumble. My phone's not picking it up, that's for sure. Anyway, review tomorrow is... Let's see. Oh, not that. Your Kick was good. I can't go live. Last 2 nights, it would say there was a problem. And I don't have any notifications saying that I've been restricted. I did have a restriction on Kick one other time, which is kind of crazy, but is what it is, my friend. Okay. Review number 109 tomorrow. 109. Cool. Let's make the cover photo. I'll pull it up, show you guys my process. There it is. We did last week was several reviews, Nick and Willie's and the Cookies event, Cookies Dispensary. Those were both fun. Let's see if I can share this in. Ellen Smith, what's up, man? You know, we need a change in song. We need a change in song. Let's pull up Ode to Cullen. Ode to Cullen, just to change it up a bit. Let's go. All right, gonna share this in. So we've got episode 109. Red 6 might be here actually, but not in an official show capacity. But he might be one of the only people to show up if he comes to my little New Year's Eve party. Let's see. Let's find us a decent picture. Happy New Year's to everybody. New Year's Eve. I've never been worried about fireworks on New Year's Eve, but that's always been a pretty big thing. I think China is probably where mostly fireworks is the big thing. But I think it's big almost everywhere. Let's take that back. Let's cover my eyes. There you go. I don't know if that looks good. That doesn't look good. That looks bad. Maybe if I do a little bit more like this. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. It could still be funny though. I guess we could review the whole year. Let's just talk about 2024 tomorrow. Let's review 2024 and let's find us a background. Actually, no, we're gonna just do this. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Disco ball, disco ball. All right, boom. Oh, that works out nicely, huh? Hawaii is huge too on the. I mean, I know there's going to be. I'll hear fireworks in my own neighborhood, you know, but I feel like it originated in China. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but they're really big with their fireworks on New Year's. That's what they celebrate New Year's. Like for their big winter holiday, I think. The wild year is definitely something to be said. Yeah, so many firsts, so many unprecedented things happening this year. So it could be a really good show actually tomorrow. If I have a bunch of people here, which I don't expect, but I might just have a little live stream of us, like, you know, hanging out and having some fun. Maybe play some games or whatever upstairs. I got Jenga, Stoner Jenga. I don't know, that could be fun. Could be a good thing. Is the one with the X up. Oh, X is the one for you, the X up? Huh. Rumble's been good for you. Rumble's not working good for me. So, hey, it is what it is. I can't force people. I can't force the platform to work. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's have some fun. Have a dab or two and then get out of here. If anybody wants to come up, let me know. We're basically just having a little hangout after the show here, but I am excited about what I got growing on. Moving back into microgreens, and I've got the 2 canna plants transplanted, and those are looking decent. They're decent. They're not perfect, but they're decent. So good enough sort of thing. Let's see, 109. Let's just get back over to me. And we download this. Made a roast tonight. It was good. My son didn't want to eat any, but he did eat some. He ate the vegetables in it. He ate a little meat. I made him eat some of the meat. I have trouble getting my son eating meat. Doesn't want to eat the meat. Yeah, I went live on X earlier today, G-Lo, and actually had a few people reshare it and stuff. It was good. Good stuff. Posting some pictures over there on X too. Trying to get some picture engagement. All right. Well, who's in the house still? Let's see who's in the house ready for another one more dab, I guess. Maybe 2 if anybody's in here. Let me see. If I see more than 5 hashtag WTIFs in the comments from 5 different people, then we will hang out. It's been a good vacation, a good holiday season. Hope you all have had something to do, at least, if not family. Let's play a little MJ's Baked Goods.
In the heart of the city, where the green leaves grow, lives a lady named MJ.
This is not the alcohol I was using. Ah, there it is.
She's the queen of the bake. MJ's baked goods. Oh, what a treat to take. Oh, MJ, with your cookies so sweet. Magic touch from your head to your feet.
Head to your feet. Oh, MJ.
You're the ruler of the dough. With every bite we're lifted, and we love you so. She runs a group on Facebook where the good times.
Yeah, this is my year to get Mcabee's live market going. We're gonna move back to the main plan. Get some customers buying those Mcabee live market microgreens. It's gonna be good stuff. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, but I'm not gonna be so sidetracked. I mean, that's the idea. That's my plan anyway. My New Year's resolution is to forward the plan and not to get sidetracked on a popularity contest that is the internet, right? Doing it all by myself, and you guys, I guess not all by myself, I'm with you guys, but anybody that's out there, you're part of my team, part of my community, subscribe to me, you're the fuel that's pushing me ahead, you know? So that's why I chase it a little bit, and I've had to realize that I got to do the real life stuff more. I got to make more. I got to grow more products and get those out to awesome customers. So that's what we're going to happen. That's what's going to happen this year. So I might be taking a break from posting so much, although I get a few pennies for engagement on my posts. It's not enough, and it's enough to distract me from what's real, which is customers and people who I've helped and have helped me, local small businesses, and people I've done reviews for, things like that. Sorry, there's a little frog in the old.
Where the green leaves grow, lives a lady named MJ with a glow, you'll know. With her initials so clever, she's the queen
Drink water.
of the bake. MJ's baked goods, how
So nice. I do a combination of RO water plus the ice from my fridge, so it's not just RO water. You know, gotta be careful with just RO water. Well, we're sitting at 664 degrees. Anybody's in the house, which it looked like I didn't get a lot of response for this dab, so we'll just do one more. I could really barely share it out. I think I got an everyone out. Facebook was just taking a poop as soon as I started trying to go live. It's happened like that for the last month. It's ridiculous. I'm trying not to bitch about it, but it is kind of annoying. I see few people in here still. Cool. All right, let's do a dab and get out of here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I see you, MJ. Yeah, play the other version. Play the second version. It's hard to pick which one, right? Cheers. It also means you may see me engaging in less content of other people. It's not because I don't like it. It's not because I think I'm better than everybody. It's because I really should be posting some things myself and then walking away and getting my hands dirty again. Instead of posting and then scrolling, oh, I like this person, so let me comment, let me engage with them. And that might be the case with everybody else, and you know what? That's just fine. We all should be focusing on our main thing, and then be interactive when we can, And there are definitely levels of how solid someone is on a side hustle or a hobby, right? Which could be me growing vegetables, or it could be somebody being a creator online. That could be a hobby, right? And it's more or less a hobby for me until it becomes not a hobby. I don't know. I guess I disagree that it's a hobby for me. It's not really a hobby. It is my chosen career, but we're at hobby level still. But a little bit above some of the fly-by nights out there, and I hope everybody pays real close attention to all those holiday, giveaways, but not just giveaways, but other things out there that are, they come in out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you get swept up in some kind of scam. So just be careful. All done? Cheers, Colin. Trimming done. What was it you're trimming this time? Smashly, hello. Just when I was about to leave. Would you like to pop up for a quick dab? I'm literally just chilling. You had a good vacation though. Thanks, Kayla. I did, and it was weird, So that's why I'm going to talk about it a little while. It's not going to be a full show or anything. It's New Year's Eve. If I stay live, it's just going to be for fun and New Year's Eve. But I'll be honest. I really want to figure out why I'm having technical problems with streaming VR. The VR, there's a whole bunch of games, a bunch of them I haven't even tried yet, that I got for free, and I thought, man, I can make some episodes where I just give it a try, give some shit a try, and then I just post, put it up. I know I would, but about to hop and show. Okay, that's all good, all good. Yeah, that's true, Colin, but that's why I like Bubble Hash. I really, really like the Bubble Hash because of that. No trim. Forget the trim. I mostly do dabs anyway. Now, don't get me wrong. You want some nugs. You and Alan may use a lot more flour than I do, but I do use some flour, and but I mostly do the dabs. Of course, I'm buying dabs. I do have a bunch of my own hash that I made. This is all of the first batch still. That would turn into maybe a few grams of dabs, 2 or 3 maybe. I'm just guessing. You can also just put it right there on top of the flour. A little bit of Bubble Hash. Bubble Hash is quality. Well, I've also not gotten good at it yet, and so there are layers. The bags have different layers, so you probably want to separate what you get from each one. I just put it all together. It looks good. It smells good, but separating it out, you'll get the top quality, and then the stuff that's a little less. Camera just goes. I just do this. It's too high up though. I want it to come down. Come on. You guys see it work and then not work on me. That's bullshit. It just wants to see me up here doing this. There it got. It went that time. The camera was agreeing. Yeah, I was like, cheers to that dab. We need to come up with a name for the camera. Maybe I'll have like a kind of promotion. Call it naughty. I don't know. It's not good. That's not good. Okay. Well, I do hope that everybody has a good New Year's Eve. It's not typically a time that I celebrate, but having a little get-together is always fun for whoever comes. Otherwise, you will see me tomorrow night at some point, probably during the main show for a little while in the review. And we'll just talk about what it's like on the outside world. Let's close it out on a little. There we go. What'd you say? Cam? Just call it Cam. Look, Cam, can you hold it still? You know, like I could just talk to it like it's my assistant. All right, now Cam, get me as I walk this way, you know. I'll be like, hello, you see me? Follow me. No, it doesn't seem like it works. It did catch and then it stopped. And it stopped it. There it goes. Why are you going back and forth? It's beeping back and... Yes. Okay. Jeez, thanks, Cam. This way. Can you turn the camera? All right, now turn it back. People watching for the first time, they think I have a person in the room that I'm just really abusive to all the time. Do you hear this guy? The way he treats his cameraman? It's crazy. I'm like, you can't push any buttons for me. At least you can fucking turn when I walk. Jeez. I can talk about it right now. Stuart Microgreens. I've had him on the show a couple times, and he's a veteran and a buddy of mine. We're both in the Vet Codes group. He's in the upper northeast, I think, New York. I hate dropping things where I don't want them to go. Come back. Yeah, it does work, Smashly. It does work. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for popping in. Anybody that is in the house, if you could hit that like button, share us with some friends, throw some emojis in the chat. All that stuff helps. Go join my group if you haven't yet on Facebook. It's free. It's called Mcabee's Live Market, presented by the Waylon the Indoor Farmer on Facebook. It's free. Join my group on X too if you haven't. On X, it's called Mcabee's Live Market. I think it's just presented by WTIF because they have a short title that you can make your space or your community, I should say. Oh, you know what? I haven't done. a little puff off of the Brian Williams blast, blowing Sherlock. Buenos noches. Cheers. Good night, everybody. Remember, doesn't matter what music you like or what your vices are, as long as you get up, wake up and live life like you're privileged to be here. And we just, we all got to eat. To do that, we got to have each other, right? So have a good night. Where's my outro? Peace out, guys. Make sure you follow the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, because it's worth it. You get paid back tenfold. And the more people that subscribe, the more you can get paid back. And it's going to just get bigger and better and fun. So go check out theindoorfarmer.locals.com. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer. Check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm wailing the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro set up, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Whalers here.